many great Iron Man matches throughout history in WWE, from the first one between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels to Triple H and The Rock, all the way up to Sasha Banks and Bayley. These classic matches are deeply personal and serve as a bare-bones test to decide which superstar is the best.
The first fall in a match like this is essential. You want to get that right away while not expending too much energy off the bat, because you have to survive the full time limit.
Well, some competitors work on high-intensity interval training and sustained cardiovascular power so they can execute offense no matter what point the match is in. In a predicament, and there's a kick out at one.
Already having to expel so much unnecessary energy this early.
Ow! And they tie up with a collar and elbow. And into the side headlock. Back to the elbow.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Locks out. Drawing their legs, putting their opponent into a tight corner. Collar and elbow tie-up.
Transitioning right into the wrist lock.
Goes behind to put on the hammerlock. Beautiful sweep takedown. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Off the rope he goes. From way up. She breaks the count quick.
Getting the shoulder off the floor, two, tells me the end is not near.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. And he's just unloading mercilessly here.
This is how he wants to take charge.
And I feel like you almost can't have a true strategy for an Iron Man match. You kind of just have to go through it.
Yeah, you have a point, Cole. This is a marathon, not a sprint. So you just got to get your mind right and accept that you're in it for the long haul.
Wow, that is some impressive strength.
This could do it. He finds a way to score the fall.
Love her or hate her, it obviously doesn't matter to her.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent.
Here it comes. The back attack.
I don't know how much fight's left after that.
Cover. Gets the hand under the rope just like that. Referee has to break the count.
Oh yeah, they are still in this. Knee drop. Dodges out of the way.
A fourth of this fight is in the books now.
And there's a one-fall advantage on the scoreboard. Anything can still happen at this point. Ooh.
Oh, he flips that around.
Oh my, set flying.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, this has been a grueling Iron Man match, and you cannot deny that they are feeling it.
And now thrown back into the ring. Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
No way. Astounding power.
That's going to be a wrap.
Is it enough? The cover. Two. Here's a three in this one. She had that scouted.
showing some signs of life here.
Yes. Pearson, and he's looking at the source now.
Considering how much time is left on the clock, I'm shocked it took this long for the signs of fatigue to really set in.
From the top. Down. Will it be? He kicks out with force.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a one count.
Directly to the neck. Watching. Bullseye. And the cover. Forces the shoulder after two.
That is just pure instinct at this point. On jelly legs, about to stumble head first.
The neck attack coming.
Stick a fork in.
He's still in this fight.
For sure this thing is wrapped up. Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a ways to go yet.
You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other competitors. Corey, the superstars get right back in this match.
It's almost unbelievable what we're seeing with our own eyes.
Believe it, Corey, believe it.
Back body drop. Exclamation point. Oh, in total control. At least for the moment. What's this?
Surprise, surprise. She decides to show up here in the middle of this match.
Kick to the gut. Lifted way up. Round and around and...
She's in with a spinning power bomb.
Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Just toss their opponent.
I've seen Saxon thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
That's handle finds its target. Lights out. And our superstars might not be aware, but we have now officially crossed the halfway mark.
And we have got a free fall
From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Ooh, saw it coming and hit her with a shot to the face. Right out in the corner.
Compare and contrast, she says. She knows there's no comparison. Running hip attack. What impact. Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. Running knee. Getting positioned on the top rope. Ooh. Uh-oh, are we going to see it? I think so.
Classic.
Take off.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
Into the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch.
Big time powerbomb. What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
And it's an after the fall.
Deadlifted clean off of the mat.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it. Just a straight deadlift of power. It looks dominating.
Producing consecutive attacks. This is frightening strength here. Down we go. That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction. WWE Universe reverberating off every corner of this room.
Slingshot Hurricanrana. Drives a foot into the stomach.
Ouch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner. And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Hurts on the shoulders.
Rack attack and round. That could end their night for good.
Shoulders down. She gets the ball. What a shot. Ooh, what a damaging blow. Only a quarter of a lot of time left as this Iron Man battle wages on.
Hopelessness has to be settling in now, down by so many falls. It'll be a miracle to turn the tide now and manage to push off there.
Squeezing the breath out of them.
Uh-oh, this hold is locked in and she might give up a fall here.
Does she?
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. Oh, no. Eyes on the target.
Here we go. Diving shoulder tackle.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
That's how you take out your opponent.
And here is the fall. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
Kick to the midsection. Hoisted up. Disorienting spin.
She's in the spinning powerbomb.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
How close was that?
That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for her.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more to finally finish this. Whip back into the ring.
Taking flight. Able to save herself there.
Lucious power slam.
That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Boom. We can certainly say we are headed into the home stretch right now.
Considering the clock and the score differential, soaring.
And completely missed the mark.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there. Anything can happen in WWE, and this audience is seeing that firsthand.
Into the cover. And she picks up the late ball. The rock attack coming.
This one's a wrap. Good night, everyone.
Cover. 2. She got it. Sheared the fall.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
And waiting moments are ticking away right now. Just deadlifting right there. The power. Power slam.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Lift off.
Down with the elbow. He's getting completely. That should do it right there. Yes, they will survive and pull through.
Here is your winner, James Mason!
And guys, that was a spectacular Iron Man match. It truly took an iron will to win.
The wherewithal displayed in this match cannot be undersold. They were pushed to the limit, and they still came out on top.
Yeah, the competition threw everything but the kitchen sink at them here, but who knows, maybe the kitchen sink would have changed the outcome of this match.